So I was just welcome to No Man's Sky. I was just playing some quick NMS kind of questing, procrastinating going to bed again, frankly. And I just ran across one of these. Apparently, you can run across a bio ship. Just floating free in space. I wasn't aware that this would happen. I thought you had to actually use the void egg. For those of you who don't watch all my videos, which is probably everyone, I was hanging out in the anomaly and somebody gifted me a clutch of void eggs, and I've been meaning to use one. But I haven't been. I've just been kind of questing and finding sentinels for you guys, putting the glyphs up and stuff. And here we are. It says the tones that had previously formed words now shift in form, modulating their music into readable navigation data. Coordinates have been registered to my starship's systems. So, I mean, if I had one egg, I would put this off, read up on it, and do nothing. But since I have more than one egg, sir, the star map's kind of vast and confusing. But I actually like the star map in this game a lot. I think it's well done, like a lot of things in No Man's Sky. Oh man. I gotta start stretching more regularly. Oh boy, fuck. Like Tuber. Well, here we go again. Murthering. Alright, let's see if we can get through this pretty quick. Hopefully the sound is not too quiet and it's not too overpowering. This is late here. And I don't have a way of really hearing the audio as it'll be on the video. Okay, so your engines are gone. Let's go this way. And I'm still a little wonky. I had to restart my computer after saving the game because it was lagging so badly, which happens sometimes with the game. But this is probably the worst example of it ever happening, and I was worried the same was corrupted. So, thankfully that's not an issue. Come on. Give me that sweet, sweet core. Let's whip around over here. Other track. I think I need to adjust my mobility. Yeah, there you go. I feel like I need to adjust my mobility with this Utiyasha. Because I like having high mobility, and sometimes this thing is kind of moving along to one voice. And I've noticed that with some of the Sentinel ships, that'll become an issue, but it's definitely a Corvette thing that happens. Somebody commented on one of the videos that yeah, for sure, it's just a Corvette thing. Alright. So I am getting fleet signals here too. I don't want to turn this into a huge long video for anyone who just wants to see what happens with the alien egg, but man, I may have to go see if there's some frigates that I actually want over here. It's an A-20. Capital ship is a... yep, Corvax. See, anyone doesn't know, you can just scan when you're in the hangar bay. A recent thing that I learned from another YouTuber, when you're in the hangar bay, scan the hangar bay, and it'll show you what class the ship is. That way you don't have to go to the bridge. You can just kind of go back up. It's still running a little laggy. I don't know if I need to like. Sorry to do this on a video. I don't know if I need to defrag that defrags. Clear some space. Check and see what's going on with that. But anywho, I never seen. Tell you one of the cool things about No Man's Sky. I have never seen frigates and capital ships that look quite like this. I know it could be just a minor coloring difference. It could be, you know, some of the little detail parts on top of them. But man, the variety in this game, for as simple, deceptively simple as the gameplay loop is, the variety in this game is unreal. I added some mods to this phase beam, and it's a little funny. I love it. The phase beam is one of my favorite short-range weapons, but it's kind of funny because it won't even hit the overheat anymore. It'll just stop firing because apparently there's a built-in hard limiter that's not overheating. It's just you can't continuously fire it like a phaser bang for eternity, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Boy, that's pretty. This game is just so pretty. There's so many pretty things in this game. And I am going to take a quick screenshot there. Yeah. I think there's so much beautiful imagery in this game. Then there's so much stuff that I wish I had like I don't even have the super nice graphics card. I just kind of have a passable graphics card. I have a decent overall processor. I've got like an i9. I've got a decent amount of RAM. By decent, I mean like 64 gigs, which is not anymore all that impressive. But the visuals in this game are just so beautiful. It makes me yearn for when I can upgrade to a better graphics card. Which, for a game that's like 10 years old, is insane. I love that. And there's plenty of eye candy games out there. There's plenty of old games that still look really, really good. But there's just something about the way they did this and the art style that just makes it so special. What's going on on this planet? Oh, hexberries. Go over here and get some hexberries. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm wondering. 1334. Oh my goodness. It's halfway across the planet. Why am I on foot? That's what I want to know. Why am I on foot? Who we got? Get my new vine puppy. I don't know what these guys are called. I'm calling them vine puppies. Usually vine dogs. Alright. Let's go switch the camera view so I can see where I'm running. Because running back toward the ship is not helpful. Sir? Where are you going? Oh, let's see, that's supposed to be. Oh, okay, that's somebody else's ship. That was throwing me for a loop there. Oof. So, I have, right before this, found the first ever high wind planet I've been on. I had no idea. That's a completely unique experience to get blown around like that. Oh man, I'm getting some good stuff this episode. This is another really, really fun thing about No Man's Sky is you can just log in whenever you want, get on the game, and you have no idea what's going to happen. it's not randomized by any means, but it's random enough that it makes it really interesting. There's something new going on. I roll the dice on a scanner. You know, I really wanted some ship upgrades, is what I really wanted, but that's fine. Oof. Well, at least I've cleared my inventory mostly. And I'm a little low on funds at the moment because I've been buying stuff. And I gotta fix it. Alright. Come here. Hey. I don't know that you're gonna be the best transportation, but we're gonna try it out. You and me, we're gonna go this way. I don't know. You know, vine dogs might be not the best mode of transportation, especially when there's a cliff. What's happening right now? Oh, okay, it wasn't rendering. I thought he was running in the sky. So, yeah, you're a little sluggish, bud. I love you. Like, no lie, you're literally one of my favorite pets that I have right now. This guy is the blue colorway for the head there. He is not good for transportation, like at all. So we're gonna jump over here and we're gonna see what else we've got. I think, yeah, I still have my moth. I wish you were that color normally. I mean, I love the vaporwave purple. I really do, but man, that's a cool. It's like a nice blaze orange there. All right, let's not go off in the ether here. We gotta go this way. Carry time. I love that. I love that about the universal translator thing. At a certain point, you get an upgrade. Ooh, hold on. At a certain point, you get an upgrade, and you get a universal translator part that you add to your multi-tool. The multi-tool? That'd be sloth on dudes. That you... No. Artemis translator. Yeah, during the Artemis quest line, you get an Artemis translator, and it can translate anything more easily. Makes it easier to speak to other species. What it also does is makes it so your pets get a little bit of what they're thinking translated. Right? It's fantastic. Come here. Hey. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We gotta get to the... Yeah, that is a great colorway for this this lovely little guy. And I've been babbling so much I didn't realize we're on one of the film noir planets, which are one of my favorite color archetypes for these worlds. I just think it's so cool. There's so much to love in this game. Like Hello Games, I'm not even begging you for a sponsorship here. I'm just grateful that this game exists. Like, as a just lifetime sci-fi geek and stuff, and somebody who, unfortunately, anymore doesn't read like they ought to be. And this is so wonderful. It scratches such a good itch in so many good ways. It's just a lovely interactive sci-fi universe, and it can only go up from here. Like, there's so many things I'd love to see added to the game, but it really doesn't need all that much. And I love that I'm seeing people. I saw a video a little bit earlier that had a 3-day-old new upload of someone who just started playing No Man's Sky, and that's got to be just such a mind-blowing experience. I really wish I'd filmed my early game more. because this is just... it was instant sci-fi heaven. Alright, 349. Are you flying around it? So for anyone who hasn't played yet, it does say that there are suggestions, the coexistence suggestions to piloting your pet around. They don't always listen, and there's some pets that have a higher affinity that are gonna listen better, but they don't all do what you want, steer the way you'd like it. Ooh, okay. Hey! I swear, a big part of this game, to me, is the pet hunting, the sentinel ship hunting, and even the traditional ship hunting. I've run across some that are really tempting. And I'm way into the Corvettes, but like the exotics, which is cool ships. Biogenesis material as well. One consciousness bridge. Oh, okay. A consciousness bridge. Now that's a minor nitpick, but they do need some different icons for certain things, like the Corvex casing. Even though it's on a different background, I know this is an old school RPG thing, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's a little nitpicky. And please, Debs, can we have some more logos, some more icons? And I've meant for some time to pick up some more cocaine and get it to where I can literally make money going around and scanning animals and plants and minerals. I make a decent amount right now. That's nothing to really sneeze at. In fact, a lot of those like pirate quests to destroy this combatant. Get a bounty. You get about that much from the bounty, so it's nothing to sneeze at. It's not sustainable when I can go get the Sentinel ships for a good, easy 18 to 34, 42 million credits. There's little reason to do much else. Okay, so it is starting to lag a little bit. This might be a system thing on my end. Yeah, I'm just checking if my graphics card heat's higher than usual. Let me move. I'm gonna move the top. Excuse me. Got a cat on top of the tower as I'm moving it. Let me move that a little bit. Oof. I have a Fractal Design big overbuilt case that's way bigger than it needs to be. So I've had to tuck it back in the desk. I'm wondering if it's not kind of overheating the graphics card because my exhaust is pointed at something it ought not to be. Because that's pretty laggy, and it oughtn't. It oughtn't. Where is my... Okay, the Hexite? Hexite? I think it was Hexite. That's not any of those pieces right there, is it? Hmm. I'm looking for the Hexite bit, of course, that I need to build the interface, and I don't remember what storage container I put it in. Is this it? It looks like hex core. Hex core. Ooh, I don't have anywhere near enough hex cores, apparently. Where's the blueprint that I need for that? Log options. Craft consciousness bridge. Okay. Alright, let's show me the consciousness bridge. Got the soul engine for that quest line I don't quite want to finish yet. No. 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 Got a dream aerial over here. You know what? While I'm in here, living glass and ooh. Oh, the film noir view is so pretty at night. I'm gonna have to drop a colony on this planet. This is cool. Let's borrow one of Use's. And is that a living glass? Yeah, that is living glass. Okay, cool. Glad it's right there. Let's build one of these lovely little dream aerials right there. Let's throw this back in storage. And the living glass goes back in storage. And while we're waiting, let's just jump out here. Get good old trade rocket. Come on, trade rocket. Man, I'm sorry to just gush over this, but I love these planets. I love that color scheming. It's so cool. What do we got? We've got those. Get rid of some of the silicons. The bane of my existence. Everything getting scratched all the time. What else can I clear out? I'm good on wiring looms. I should save those, but I'm full up, man. I have so much stuff. I just need the inventory slots, if nothing else anymore. And I'm carrying way too much stuff in my inventory, like I do. I swear it's just a doomboxing thing. I guess that's it for now. And yeah, let's do what we do. Let's also consolidate some of the Atlantidea here. But anyone who does not know, you can Atlantidea right into Pugnium, and then the Pugnium refines into nanites. Wish I knew that a lot earlier, because I've collected a ton of Atlantidium. And it's a good little farm. It's probably not as good as the Runaway Mold farm. The superior way of gaining a ton of nanites real quick. But yeah, it is what it is. So, anybody else new over here? Critters. So I've got to figure out where to get the hexadecimal. What in the heck? Oh, you're flying critters. That's why. I like those little fruit cacti. As you can tell from the quick icon passing there. Those are adorable. Sir? Please scan. Finally getting some more complete life form scans on this planet, but I'm really kind of stuck on doing it. I love doing it. Tech modules. Okay, so this is pretty. This would be a pretty good place to build a base and come back to. For sure, the noir styling is not for everyone, but I just think it's the coolest thing. I probably should have thrown down a base there, just because you don't want to lose those. You use ancient sites like that. Oh, cool! I'm doubling up. I've already got the dream aerial working. The dream aerial is for Bio Frigates. Let's go. Look for a bio ship. Hexite source. Okay, good. Okay, fine. So it looks like they're going to actually give us a quest. What's that? I think that was an observatory under us. Well, I'm losing now. What is this? I'm just gonna hop out here. Take a look real quick. Frozen Mists, that's a new one. High flora and high fauna. Yeah, I gotta establish a base here. That's like my prerequisite. Oh, it's just a freak. I want to see high flora and I want to see high fauna places that I put bases. It varies a little bit depending if it's some exotic planet or something, but I want to see all kinds of critters. I like critters. Hostile consciousness override detected. Erasing. All records successfully bioencrypted. Magnetic elements rendered to unrecoverable hexite. Extract hexite. Boy, I'm excited. Okay. Alright, well, I've got security. I hate it when they call security. Oh, it actually gives me just 250. That's pretty sweet. I thought I'd be farming. Should I grab that? Yeah, I'm gonna at least grab one of these while I'm here. Ah, come on. Where did that go? Pod of cargo. I've also, I don't know that I've shown this off in videos. I really need to show this off more. I've built in new hazard protection, like layered it on. I didn't know I could go down 3. I don't actually know if I've been able to do that the whole time. It's possible. That's made a big difference. I've been to planets that would probably have been a major problem previously and haven't really noticed as big of an issue. Because as you can tell, it's chipping away at my life support right now. Alright, let's get back to the ship. Let's get back to the ship. Ooh, that's exciting. Cosmic megafauna, biological ship fauna, and this is a high hazard extreme weather planet, meaning, just as it says on screen, rewards, storm crystals, stuff, good resources. Did it wipe out the other... Did it wipe out the other thing that I was supposed to be looking for? The location? Oh no, okay, so I just need to build the consciousness bridge, and then... Oh. Well, I guess the icon makes a little more sense than I thought, given it is a Korvax casing I have to build into. Okay, let's drop down here. I still love this ship. It's still, even though it's not a ideal layout, it's still a fairly ideal layout for questing around, just because I've been able to cram so many storage containers in it, and being able to just access this stuff whenever instead of messing with the freighter is fantastic. Would you let me go up the average No Man's Sky experience? I gotta turn this ladder around because that's not really usable. Not really usable. All right. Let's do a consciousness bridge. See what I mean? See what I mean? Those are a little close, right? It's not just me, right? Those are a little close. All right. All right. Objective complete. Show me the next part. I need to reach the site. Turn that into. Oh, good. I see the little logo there. This is just flat. Kind of make a habit. My advice would be to kind of make a habit of just blasting at asteroids when you're near them. You never know what they're going to give you. I don't buy tritium anymore, and for a while that was my main source of it. You don't have to buy it. Just keep blasting at asteroids and save it. All right, let's drop out of here. You know what would be cool on a world like this? A haunted mansion, Halloween castle style base would be really cool on one of these noir ones. Where are we at? Experimental synthesis unit operation. Awaiting biogenesis materials. Here's your biogenesis materials. The machine accepts the biogenic materials I've assembled for it. I hear a hum. The rumbling echo of its past experiments returning to the present. It outputs, births, a cluster of cells, some proto-tissue. What purpose did these ancient Korvax have in mind? Ooh, fragile neurostem. Delicate web of living tissue. This is the spark that will ignite a new life form into existence. Requires careful attendance while it matures. Alright, well I can carefully attend it and mature it. I mean, I'm good at maturing things. Probably. I don't know. Well, not much more to scan here. I do want to drop that base here. What does this planet want to be known as? I'm going to say the Film Noir Bio. Yeah. Let's call it that. That makes sense. Sort of. Alright. Better name than Flava Idwo. Bio ship planet, because I'm getting a lot of bases. I don't know if there's a better way to do that, but I've just been dropping bases left and right because I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. So that's something you can do. If you want to just teleport back to him in the future, you just drop a base there. I've been trying to build more terrestrial bases just because There's so many more cool cosmetics, and I just love the idea of leaving weird abandoned places for new players to run across. But that is, this is my thing right now. Okay, well, I think that is going to be about all the time we have tonight, but I'm really, really excited that we're going toward both the bio freighter and that cute little bio ship, and I'm stoked to meet them in the near future. See you, Starside, and thanks for watching.